Welcome again to Living in Grace. Remember, our website is livingingrace.us, livingingrace.us, and you can see information, the sermon archives, the devotionals, the radio broadcasts, and you can check us out there. We'll continue our theme, living in grace. Run away from criticism, slander, and speaking evil against someone. So what do? Well, the rest of the story in Numbers 12, in verse 12, is Aaron, as you saw yesterday, was interceding for his sister. It says, do not let her be, Numbers 12:12. Do not let her be like a stillborn infant coming from its mother's womb, with its flesh half eaten away. So he's interceding for her still. Then Moses says, so Moses cried out to the Lord, oh God, please heal her. Oh God, please heal her. Listen for a second. What humility. What humility. Remember in Numbers 12, verse 3, that Moses was a humble man, more than anyone else on the face of the earth. Well, Moses shows him humility. Instead of Moses returning evil for evil, you're going to hear about in the upcoming devotions, Moses responds in humility. He cries out to God on her behalf. Well, in the letter that Paul wrote to Titus chapter 3 and in verse 2, it says for Christians to slander no one. All right, slander no one. To be peaceable and considerate and to show true humility toward all men. All men. Slander no one. I don't care who it is. Slander no one. How do we do it? By showing humility to all men. That's key point number 1. You heard the 4 reasons why we shouldn't slander the last 4 days. Well, key point number 1 today, listen. How do we do it? Don't slander by showing humility, by being considerate, by showing compassion, by being peaceable. Beloved, this is what God desires for His people. This is promised land living. Remember, you're listening to Living in Grace.